All right. So the adjustments again is going to be either the seat or the face cradle. So if they need to come up into the face cradle, then it would be the seat.
Gotcha.
If their neck is extended, then the face cradle needs to be adjusted. So first things first, we just want to make sure they feel your hand, and you just want to walk. Just walk. So I'm walking down the back, and it's kind of like a rock. Here the body mechanics is still the same, and I'm just walking back up. You might hear a little crack. So I'm just walking up. All right, so you'll see the first thing we're going to be using is our heels, the heels of our hand, and we're going to be just pressing on the rectus spinae.
That's called getting old, okay?
So I'm just pressing on the rectus spinae. All right, all the way to the sacrum region, and then I'm going to come back up to the mid back. And you don't have to do the same exact technique, all right? And then now we're going to switch to a soft fist, all right? And you'll see with the fist, we're just going to turn down the rectus spinae. Once you get to the sacrum region, you're going to come out on the hips a little bit. You okay? Mm-hmm. And come right back up. When you're up top, now you're just going to do one side. All right, so after you do both sides with the soft fist and the hips as well, as you get down the hips, now we're going to kind of move, kind of going to switch it up a little bit with this. Now you're going to move to, let me move to this and come back out. And then I'm just doing the same thing with the friction on both sides. So we want to get all of this out the way because we're going to be doing a lot of petrissage around the shoulders and the neck. So we want to get all the isolated stuff out of the way. Because you'll see once we move to the upper back, then it's shoulder and arm. And then we also have some topodiments. So I went down with two hands, and then I'm just going down with one, just in case they're wearing a shirt or a dress that's loose. I got to stabilize. And then I'm just thumbing the scapula out. And it doesn't have to be your thumb, it can be your fingertips as well. And then I'm back to all right, now we're here at the shoulders. So it's kind of like a shoulder out to the delts. You okay? And after I do that a couple times, now I'm back, going down the back. Yeah, back to where I'm starting. And then now I'm at the base. Once you come down to the bottom, so I did two and I'm doing a single. Because sometimes they'll complain about the lower back. So majority of your work is going to be kind of like the twist, the fist rolling out. You okay with the pressure? Mm-hmm. And then I'm just alternating it. All right, now we're gonna kind of move facing them. And I'm gonna press. So this is the shoulder with the heel in the hand, alternate press. This is called cat paws. Yeah. So you're just coming in and out, in and out. And either side you want to pick, now we're going to kind of get to the neck a little bit. So see here, I'm doing a single hand petrissage on the traps. Now if you got somebody on the chair that's bald, low cut, you can use double hand. Yeah. If you got dreads, long hair, you're going to have to get it out the way with the single hand. But once you have it out the way, you can get in and you can use double. You okay? And then now you're moving to the other side. The gray shirts get the oil on. So this is the reposition, shoulders, petrissage of traps. We did the ulnar. All right, now we're standing here. And now we're just going to do circular. So this is, I'm starting like right at the neck, the back of the neck with the circular. How's that feel?
Good.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm coming to the base of the skull. So you can change the directions of your circles. Yeah. And if you have more time, we'll revisit this, but now we got to make our way to work on the arm because remember, we're coming back to the back as well. So adjustment, but you want to kind of take the arm off the pad, the resting pad. And this is the one point where for us, we're going to have to take a knee or kneel a little bit, where you're in this position here. So for some of you guys that have any knee issues, you might want to bring like a pad or a towel to put under your knee. Now, depending on the length of the chair massage, this is what you would eliminate if you want to make it shorter. So all the arm work you would take out. But if it's 15 minutes, then you would have to get down. All right, so with the arm, you just want to kind of angle it. Let me get right here, make it better. So you want to be like at this position. So this allows you to work the arm. So here, start by going up, stripping the forearm. So we have the medial side of it. How you feeling, okay? And then you're going to switch and just do the posterior side. And you don't even have to worry about the bicep area. We're just going to stick to the forearm and hand. All right. Now, once we get to the hand, it's the same thing like what we did on the table. And this is even better for us because the fingers are pointing downwards. So you can get, you okay? And then you got each finger. And you have the haku point in the middle. All right, and then you can lift the hands up and work on the inside. And then you're going to just finish. You okay? And then what we're going to do is get the arm, do a little jostling of the arms. So you see I'm at the top, wiggle it a little bit. All right. Yeah. So you're going to work the posterior, the extensors. You're going to work the flexors. All right, so after you work the hand, yeah, guys, make sure you silence your phone, please. All right. And with the arm, once you guys get to the arm, it's just a ringing like this. It's just you're ringing back and forth in the shake. Now, remember, you don't have to use oil or cream. All of that you could have done with nothing, without using any of the oil or cream.
So you will ask your client?
You actually, it's up to you.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you, all right? So now you're doing the grip and release. Grip and release. With the deltoids, I like to just come out a little bit here with my fingers pointing out. So we went from the traps with the fingers in and then out here. And now what I'm doing with the thumbs, can you see it? What I'm doing with my thumbs, I'm doing circular just right to the thoracic region. I'm just working my way up. So I'm stopping right at like T7, T8, and I'm coming right back up. Grasping again. And then now I'm transitioning to the fist again. So this is going to be like the main seller. So after you grab the traps and release, now I'm going back down the back. And then if you have any time left, now you can work the scapula. So some of the things you can do, and this is going to probably open up a whole new world of, ooh, I didn't know stuff was going on. Just some circular friction, infraspinatus, supraspinatus, and all you're doing is just sitting on that scapula. And now you're addressing anything that they had. So if they had a lower back, now you would just go along the rectus spinae and the spinous processes right in between them. And you would just sink in there and just move your fingers back and forth, back and forth. and you can feel some of the tension down there. And if there's any tension, then you could either do the fist or the heel. And I'm just doing the same thing on this side. You okay? All right. So now when you know that you're about to finish it up, you want to make sure you do the cat paws, because what we're going to do after this, we're going to finish with the depotaments. All right. So what we did is like the 10-minute version of this.
It hasn't been 15 yet?
Hmm?
It hasn't been 15 minutes?
It's probably been more than 15, but. All right. Now with the depotaments, same thing. We're staying above the kidneys, and you can spend a little bit longer on the depotaments with this. But now you can walk around. Make sure you're not hitting the spine. Oops, sorry. And because they're wearing a shirt, you kind of want to straighten it out for them. So when you finish, you're kind of bringing the shirt down with like a feather stroke. You see like how I'm straightening out the shirt here? And then the same thing, you step to the side, hold this down, and Claudia, that's the end of your chair massage. You can come up slowly. So you see, we held this down so they could come up. And then now, if you have, depending on who you have on this, you're going to have to show them how to get off. So it's either going to be from this position, when they get here, as they come up, they can put one leg, the other leg, and stand up. All right?